Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to this channel, please do like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to give my video a thumbs up. For those that saw my previous video, thank you so much. For those that liked, I really appreciate it. What did you think of my first episode? Actually, the first episode was parenthood. Thank you so much for people that commented. More than anything, I appreciate my family. Yeah, man, I really appreciate my family for the feedback. I appreciate my little sister. She actually gave a feedback. I appreciate that so much, and she actually gave me a review recommendation that I'm looking forward to reviewing with you guys. So today's series, it's a series again. This series, it's actually new on Netflix. It aired this last month, March. It is a 10 episode series. Basically, it takes more or less plus minus 30 to 32 minutes long. Okay, so it depends. Is it long for you? Is it short for you? So in South Africa, we know that our series usually takes 25 minutes. So for us South Africans, it's short. It's very much standard. So the series that I'll be reviewing, it's called Running Point. We heard it. So it is a series based on basketball. I'm not familiar with basketball. I've never watched basketball. I've never seen a game of basketball. So I'm not familiar with basketball. But when I saw this series, the first thing that came to my mind is the game. So most of you guys that I used to watch the game on SABC 1 Fridays, 8:30, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, and it's like the game. So basically, it's all things rugby. Basketball. So it's a family that's owning a franchise called LA Waves. It was an organization that was established by their father, the father of Cameron, being the firstborn, Sandy. Cameron, Nez, Sandy. The lead actor is actually Isla, which is Kate Hudson, very familiar to you guys, and Jackie. So that's the series is basically about the family. Their father was the president of the LA Waves. Unfortunately, he passed on, and obviously the baton has to carry on to one of the brothers, one of the siblings rather. And the one who was the president was the person that was given the opportunity to be the president or to run the team or the club rather, was Cameron, or is Cameron. Unfortunately, Cameron is an alcoholic and a drug addict, and it's not a matter of it's a matter of passion. You could see that he's passionate about this thing. He's extremely passionate about drugs. It's kind of weird to actually observe such, And then the whole family works within the organization, and besides Isla being the only female, right? Because one of them is the CFO, the other one is more of the coordinator. He is fully much involved in the technicality, the technical part of basketball. He understands the depth of basketball. Sandy rather is the one that understands the financial aspect of the whole organization. So with Isla unfortunately, she's put on the side of the corner right there. Isla was running the organizational, or rather the charitable part of the LA Waves. So all things charity on her, that's all she's doing, admin work. So there was a time where Cameron, who's the drug addict, was involved in a car accident, and as he got involved with the car accident, he called the family that, guys, Lambona, you 1, 2, 3, 4. So one of you guys have to take over the team because I'm in hospital and I'm going to rehab after a year. You guys have to run the whole club, the financial part, the administrative part, the PR part, everything basically, the marketing part, everything basically. And he chose Isla to be the one who's going to be the president, which was like a plot twist because the two brothers are like, but we've been here, we've been running this thing with you, we've been pushing the team with you. Why would you choose her? Because she's not familiar with anything. She only knows the charity work of this company. And yeah, obviously, it's not only the brothers that received the news in a bad way or in the negative way. It's in the public itself because people are not familiar with basketball being a feminine thing. It's more of a masculine thing. Females being females, we are capable of doing anything. That's one thing I know. Isla took the club as the president, ran it. She was undermined by even the players of the club, which was so strange, until she kicked it, she nailed it, she made changes. If anything that I liked about her, she was more of like a never mind, but once she wore the blazer of being the president of LA clubs, honey, things changed. Hey, can we discuss the wardrobe department of Running Point? Top tier, honey. It was amazing. So yeah, she ran the club, and until the club actually reached to what we call the playoffs. I'm not really familiar with what playoff is. Those that are familiar with basketball, what is playoffs? But anyways, she ran the club until it reached to the playoff, which unfortunately they did not win the playoff. So yeah, it was like, oh wow, they didn't win. So within the series, there would be a little bit of sabotages here and there. Little did Isla know that sabotage is within the organization. And guess what? It was from the brother Cameron, the same brother who was like, Isla, can you please be the president? It's the same brother that would always would always come up with certain things to sabotage her or sabotage the position that she's in. During episode 2, if not 3, Jackie, I did mention a boy called Jackie. Jackie was more of a guy that worked, those guys that sell food in the stadium. Jackie was that, so he was not familiar with the siblings until his mother passed on. When his mother passed on, the will of his mother came out, and turns out, guess what? Jackie is part of the family, which was like a plot twist that I'm part of this family. Oh my word. And yeah, Jackie was given shares. The other brothers were not happy about him being part of the organization because obviously they have to split their shares, they'll have to split basically everything, so that they were not impressed with. And guess what? It happened. Jackie was a cool guy, and actually they welcomed him nice actually, and he was the admin or the PA to Isla, who's the president of LA Waves. Yes, he was the administrator, and obviously because he's in the limelight, are the sibling of the LA clubs. LA clubs is you. You own such a huge franchise. Your family owns such a huge franchise. You are the face of LA clubs, technically. So with that, with fame comes scrutiny, and with fame comes women. So he started having a lot of females around him, everywhere, until he actually caught an STI. Yeah, he caught an STI, and then it was just one kind of thing. And the other brother Ness was destructive in a sense of like he understands the basketball. The players loved him. He worked so well. He worked so well with the coach. However, he was slow, like much more slow. Kebuto was slow. So he was slow when it comes to everything, slow in anything in general. Even in his own relationship, he was very slow. That it even because of the slowness, he had some marital problems that eventually they were sorted out by the help of his brother Sandy. Sandy's gay. Sandy also started having his own relationship problems because he never told his family, or he never intended on letting his family meet his partner actually, because he was like, no, my family's like this, they're gonna scrutinize you, and it led to his relationship being like it ended up no way. But as the storyline continues, they ended up being together. Mind you, it's a 10-episode series. Coming back to Isla had a best friend whose name was Ellie, Ellie. I don't know how you pronounce it, but it was Ellie. Ellie was one lady who was there for Isla through everything. She was actually the chief of staff of LA Waves. So she's one person who's like a go-getter, who motivates Isla, like, listen, yeah, if things are down, honey, I'm there for you, let's go up, let's keep pushing. Yeah, she was like more of like a PA more than Jackie, funny enough. But yeah, that's also another character that we didn't really know much about Ellie, except that it was married, she had a cute small family, so there's nothing much that we knew about her except that part, because she was more focused on like being Isla's backup, or nearly backup yeah, Isla there. So Isla, on the other hand, it's something that I did not expect. Something happened to her what I didn't expect. So she was engaged to the fiance for 3 years. They've been together for 6 years, but engaged for 3 years. And with her getting the promotion of being a president, things just changed. The dynamics of the relationship changed. She was just too busy. She would always prioritize the team and the players in the team more than the fiance. To the point of like the fiance was like, I don't see this as, I don't think this is working, I don't see us going anywhere. And it's like, you just don't want us to go anywhere. Whenever we schedule dates, you just decide like, oh no, I'm with the team discussing this. Whenever we have events, you'd schedule for the team and the players. So it's like, this is not going anywhere. And unfortunately, that was so sad because, man, they had a what do you call this? Engagement party, invited everyone including the team, and they didn't even get married. And it turns out, it's like that. Last episode, I actually shared a moment with the coach Jay, which was so weird because Jay was going also through his marital problems. Mind you, this is a comedy, by the way. It's more of the genre is comedy, so it's nothing like oh, no, it's a comedy. Yeah, so Isla shared a moment with Jay, which shocked even me. But although it's been within the series, you could see that no man, Isla, it's like one monyak, but I'm monyak, it's like respected boundary. It was something like that. And they shared a moment. Mind you, the coach Jay was actually experiencing his own marital problems, which was so wild, and to the point of like he was actually leaving the next season of the basketball. He was leaving and going to coach to coach a different team in a different province. But obviously they left us in a cliffhanger that which at a moment are you leaving? Are you really gonna leave? You can't, because technically you're single, I'm single, why not? I think that's what's gonna happen. And the last episode, it only turns the brother came back as Isla was coming back from the basketball, what do you call this, court, the basketball court or basketball arena, I don't know what you call it, but that place where they play basketball. As she was coming back into her office, she was shocked to see the brother on the chair. The brother's like, hi little sister, to show that I'm back. So that's like, so yeah, definitely season 2 is coming. It's a very nice story. It's a very nice it has an anticlimax. Let me just say, the first 2 episodes, I'm like, am I really going to finish this thing? I was not necessarily sure if I'm going to finish, but I actually did finish it, and it was funny. It was, yeah, I got the momentum of it. It was nice. It was not bad. So I definitely give it a thumbs up. You guys should go and watch it. It's 10 episodes. Like I'm saying, there is an anticlimax, but it's gonna yeah. Thank you so much for tuning into my video, and I'll see you guys on the next upload. Please do give me a thumbs up. Please do comment, and definitely share your recommendations of which movie or series I should review, because I definitely will review it for you and I'll give you a critique. But also give me a feedback on what you think of episode 2 of reviewing the series Running Point. See you guys on the next upload. I love you guys and stay blessed.